Hey, what is up? Alright, I just did a video on handguns and sidearm for SHTF, but this is going to be a little bit different video. So if you notice, it's kind of like the same setup that I had in my other video. However, I switched the guns around just to be a little different. Alright, here we go. Buying your first handgun. Wow. Alright. So when I bought my first handgun, I walked home with 4 of them. That's because I'm in New York and the laws suck. So if you're in a normal state where you can buy a handgun just like you buy a long gun, you just go in, do the paperwork, get the background check, and you walk out, this will be for you. For the other ones, I recommend buying a shit ton of guns at the same time so you don't have to deal with the process. Okay, out of the way. What to get for your first handgun. Alright, my recommendation, I'm probably sure most people say this anyway, would be a 22 of some sort. Doesn't matter which one. I bought that one just for, not really shits and giggles, but more of target shooting. Since I really don't, I'd rather not have a 22 for home defense, or, well, not even home defense, I've got other guns for that, but just regular defense if you carry, which I don't. That's pretty much just target shooting, having fun, just shooting off a ton of rounds without worrying about the wallet. I've got way more rounds than I should probably tell you if you haven't seen my video of the ammo stash. Alright, anyway, 22. That's my first recommendation. Don't even worry about, like, you know, revolver or Glock, 1911, etc., etc. I would definitely recommend a 22. Ruger makes very good guns. They're only $300 for. I paid $300 for this one. And then there's also other ones that are. There's also a lot of guns that are below 300, but there's also a lot of 22s that are way up there. Like for example, Smith & Wesson 617 22 revolver. I think it's a 9 or 10 shot. That's like $600, and that's how much I paid for this. I paid, I don't know, $563 for a 357. So there's a wide variety, a large price range. Just depends on how much you can spend, which kind you want. Depends on what you're into. If you want single action revolvers, you can get the Ruger single 6 or the single 10. You can get the Heritage Rider, Heritage Rider, or something Heritage. There's a company named Heritage that makes a knockoff of a single 6 or vice versa. I don't even know. Anyway, Heritage, they make a lot cheaper 22 single action revolver, and I think it's about, I don't know, $150 maybe, compared to the 300 or so for the Ruger single 6. But so first decide which caliber you want, which I'm recommending, not telling. I would recommend a 22. If you're not going to go that route or route, depending how you say it, my next caliber suggestion would be a 9mm. Very moderate recoil, like just a little bit more than a 22. Ammo's cheap as hell. It's everywhere. You can get so many different types. You can just do some range shooting. You can do some defense shooting. It could be your home defense gun, if you get the right loads, that is. Or you can use it for carry. So yeah, if you don't go with a 22 first, my second recommendation would be a 9mm. In my class that I took for my pistol permit, which is required, it's a 4-hour class, the instructor was talking about buying your first gun, your first handgun, and he brought his own personal Smith & Wesson 500, and he brought that out and said, for you guys, don't go out and buy one of these. Well, they're only $1,000. I wouldn't recommend it. unless you've shot handguns before and you're just now buying your own, then more power to you. I'm assuming people watching this are new shooters, have never shot a handgun. And I probably should state that before I even laid hands on any of these or my Glock 30, I have never, not once in my life, touched a real handgun. Never shot one. I've only shot shotguns and rifles. Never. I spent $2,000 hoping that they'd all work perfect for me, and it paid off in big time. They work great for me. I love them. They fit perfect in my hand. Couldn't be happier. I wouldn't recommend doing that at all. Since we really don't have that many gun shops that have handguns, or at least a wide variety, I would definitely recommend testing it. By testing, I mean feeling it. Try racking the slide if you're gonna semi-auto. Just check trigger pulls, everything, if you're going to go in and try the handguns first. Because I didn't. I got lucky and didn't have any bad lemons in my bunch. Most gun shops, may vary depending on the owners, or if you go to a big chain, you might not be able to, try out the trigger. But it's definitely worth a try, especially with guns like, I'll safety check this even though I just did in my other video. Nothing in there. I would definitely check out the trigger pull just to see if you like it. Well, I didn't do this, which is probably fucking retarded of me, but it's definitely worth doing, especially if you're new to handguns like I was. But being a complete retard that I am, I didn't do that, and I wish I did. Not that the double action trigger pull is bad, or even the trigger pull on the Glock 26, Glock 30, or even the 22. They're all short. Again, these are all no mag, not loaded, not going to rack the slide, no mag. But that's pretty much it. Overall, first, I'd recommend a 22. But if you're an experienced handgun shooter and just don't have your own, I would definitely check out a 9mm in terms of price, especially with the way ammo prices are rising. You don't want something that you have to reload just to get cheap ammo, unless you're already a reloader for rifles or shotguns. But this is just for new handgun owners, or soon to be handgun owners. Definitely get yourself a nice 22 quality. Don't get, I wouldn't say knockoff brands, but the ones that haven't been around for 100 years, like some of the companies have, that have built up their reputation. And I guess you could call me a gun snob, but because of the process I have to go through to get these, I'm not going to waste my time or even money, and especially gas, running around to the store, going downtown to the sheriff's office and all that, just for something that saved me a few bucks, and it's just not something that has a good reputation for. But I guess you can call me a gun snob, but I just see it as doing my homework before I buy. Alright, anyway, get a caliber that is cheap to shoot for your first handgun. I wouldn't pay, I would definitely set a budget for your first handgun until you know you like it and can get a better one, which might be in a different caliber. Anyway, okay, this video is getting almost 10 minutes, but 22 or 9mm would be my first handgun recommendation. Obviously, I'm not, I'm kind of, you know, lying. Not lying, but I'm just preaching to something I didn't do. But I'm preaching because I should have done this. This is what I should have done, but I didn't. And I wouldn't say it's a mistake. It's just a lesson learned. Not a bad lesson, a good lesson. But definitely 22 9mm. Something well built, like a Ruger. I don't even know the other 22 handguns, just because I'm a Ruger fan. I have 3 Rugers. I'm probably going to buy my 4th here in August. But alright, that's about it. 9mm, 357, 22. Have any questions? Let me know. Private message me. Like, subscribe, comment, request videos if you want. Getting low. Only got like, I think 2. I'm down to 2 now. 2 ideas left. And those are SHTF videos. So if you have any like handgun, long guns, ammo, I'm doing an ammo video. We'll be coming up with a ammo SHTF video. So watch for that next week. And that's pretty much it. I want to thank you for watching. And let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns. And you enjoy your week. Today's Sunday, yeah, so enjoy your week. Alright? Thanks for watching.